Well, hello again, everyone. I hope you're ready for another great story or two. Today's first story is called Timmy Makes a Friend. Timmy was making snow pies with his mother's cookie cutters. He had a heart-shaped pie, a cloverleaf pie, and a tiger pie lined up on the sidewalk when he saw the puppy. It was a little white puppy peeking at him from a bush. "A puppy!" yelled Timmy. He made a big jump and grabbed the little dog before it could get away. "A puppy! A puppy!" The frightened puppy wriggled and squirmed to escape from Timmy's tight hold. At last he got free and tumbled to the sidewalk right on top of Timmy's snow pies. "Uh-oh," cried Timmy, not laughing at all now. "Oh, you bad puppy." He caught up a snowball and threw it. "Kee-hee-hee," squealed the puppy, running away fast. Timmy sat on the porch steps frowning. He took a cookie from his pocket. Just then he saw the puppy again, watching him from behind a bush. Or maybe it was watching the cookie. Is he hungry, do you suppose? Timmy wondered. He held out a bite of his cookie, and this time he spoke softly. "Here, puppy, puppy." The puppy was hungry, and hunger made him creep closer. At last he could reach the cookie. Timmy didn't grab for him this time. He broke off another bite and held it out. The puppy ate all the cookie. Timmy patted him gently. "Nice puppy," he crooned. The puppy forgot about being scared, and he snuggled against Timmy. "Oh, fuff, Timmy laughed, but softly this time. "I've got a brand new friend." He'd found out how to stay friends, too, not by grabbing and shouting and throwing things, but by gentleness and kindness. The next story is called Who Won? Sally was having a party to celebrate her 6th birthday. "I'm coming too," her sister Anne begged. "Oh, Anne, you're too little to play our games," Sally told her. "You may have ice cream and cake with us, though." Anne said, "Can too play games," but Sally didn't hear. When everybody came that afternoon, they voted to play musical chairs. Sally's mother played the piano, and the children marched round and round the long rows of chairs, dropping into them with wild giggles when the music stopped. There was always one less chair than there were children, so each time a child found himself without a chair, until finally only Ruth and Toby were walking around the last chair. Mrs. Nolan played slower and slower. The children walked slower and slower. Nobody noticed little Anne playing musical chairs all by herself in the corner. Solemnly she walked around her own little stool when her mother played, and dropped into it when the music stopped. When Mrs. Nolan stopped this time, a yell went up. Ruth and Toby had leaped for the last chair. The chair had tipped over. Ruth and Toby had bumped their heads, and now they sat on the floor, laughing at each other. "Who won?" shouted the children. "Me," shouted little Anne, and there she sat proudly, the only child left with a chair. How Sally and the children laughed. "All right, Anne, you won," Sally agreed, "and I guess you're big enough to put your chair beside ours and play the next game with us." Well, that was a nice story, too. I'm really glad that Sally invited Anne to play the game with her. Have you guys ever played musical chairs? It really can be a lot of fun, but it can get really rowdy too. You got to be careful not to get hurt. Well, I guess that's enough for this time. I'll see you again soon. So, good night, Ava. Good night, Gideon. Good night, Elias. Good night, Archer. And good night, Fletcher.